Namaste viewers and welcome to Radio Football, and the time has come. It's Champions League time. Obviously, the round of 16 of UCL knockout start in a couple of days and we have got some absolutely mouth-watering clashes ahead of us. So today, I will be making predictions about who are the winners and losers and who will progress to the quarterfinals. So let's begin. Porto versus Juventus. The first clash ahead of us is not such a close match. I think Porto should not be much of a threat to Juventus. Porto's only chance to beat Juventus is if they play brilliantly on the counter attack. But I think the experienced defense of Bonucci and Chiellini can handle Porto well. And again, I think Ronaldo will shine and will definitely score goals. You could argue that Porto could replicate Lyon and pull off an upset against a team like Juventus, but I think Pirlo can tactically handle this game better than Maurizio Sarri did. As for Porto, they have skillful players who can definitely hurt Juventus, and I think their strategy should be to hurt Juventus' defense with pacey players like Jesus Corona and Moussa Madega. So I go with Juventus progressing comfortably into the quarterfinals. 2. Chelsea vs Atletico Madrid. This one is very interesting and well matched. Had Lampard still been Chelsea's manager, I would have straight away gone with Atletico Madrid. But Thomas Tuchel has got the tactics to win this game. He has shown that he wants his team to keep the ball for long periods. On the other hand, Atletico Madrid are on a wonderful run in La Liga, top of the table and 8 points clear at the top, with Luis Suarez in impressive form. I think this game could turn out to be very tactical and will surely go down to the last minute of the second leg, but I will go with Chelsea. Yes, I might be wrong in the future, but I just think Chelsea would be too quick for Atletico Madrid and I think Werner will score in this one. Also, I like to make outlandish predictions. Third, Lazio versus Bayern. While Bayern are not the same dominant team force like they were last season, I don't think Lazio are a match for them. I think Bayern Munich's high press will be too much for Lazio to handle. It will be nice to see an Immobile versus Lewandowski face off as they both had brilliant seasons last time out, but I think Bayern Munich should comfortably win this one. The fourth clash is Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Manchester City. Actually, it might seem that it would be a cakewalk for Manchester City against Mönchengladbach, but again, we all know Pep Guardiola's habit of overthinking games like last time out where City lost against Lyon. Like that, Mönchengladbach definitely have the capability to upset Manchester City. But this time it is less likely to happen because unlike last time out, Manchester City have a rock solid defense with Ruben Dias and John Stones performing admirably well this season. Mönchengladbach's best chance could be to hurt Manchester City on the counter attack like they did against Real Madrid in the group stage clash. Marco Rose is a talented manager and he can take Mönchengladbach far in this competition. But I back Guardiola to win this one out and Manchester City to progress through to the quarterfinals. Fifth one is RB Leipzig versus Liverpool. This is arguably the best clash after Barcelona versus PSG in this round of 16 matches. German counterparts Julian Nagelsmann and Jurgen Klopp face each other. Leipzig have been doing well in the Bundesliga in second place, 4 points off league leaders at the moment, while on the other hand, Klopp's side are in crisis after losing Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez to injury. And that forces Jordan Henderson and Fabinho to play in defense, and that is a big reason for their fall off from last season. This clash again I think will be very tactical between two of the world's best managers in Klopp and Nagelsmann. Who will come out on top? I back Nagelsmann. Yes, Nagelsmann. I think Nagelsmann will outsmart Klopp in this fixture, and with Jordan Henderson playing in defense, Liverpool would fail to provide the ball to that front three of Salah, Mane and Firmino. So I back Leipzig to beat Liverpool. At 6th, we have Atlanta versus Real Madrid. While Atlanta can attack very well and can hurt Real Madrid's defense, but I think their weak defense would be the reason why they would be beaten by Real Madrid, and again Zidane's tactics I think would propel Real Madrid into the quarterfinal stage of the Champions League. But one thing that would definitely concern Zizou is that the side are missing the captain, Sergio Ramos in defense, and Duvan Zapata would love to show his pace against the right side defense where Ramos usually plays. Despite Ramos's absence, I go with Real Madrid to outplay Atalanta. At the 7th, we have Sevilla versus Dortmund. This too, for me, would be a close game between Sevilla and Dortmund. Both teams have had contrasting domestic seasons where Dortmund were expected to challenge Bayern Munich for the Bundesliga title, but now they're languishing in 6th place, 20 points behind league leaders Bayern Munich, while Sevilla are in 4th place, 9 points off the top of the table. Dortmund have obviously failed to live up to expectations and have often let pressure get to them in recent times when it comes to big clashes. Also, their interim manager Edin Terzic is not handling things tactically very well at Dortmund, while on the other hand, Julian Lopetegui has proved in the 2-0 win against Barcelona that he can win matches through tactical masterclasses. While the idea of Haaland against Sevilla defense would seem an easy match for Haaland, but don't get that misunderstanding. Sevilla's Jules Koundé is arguably one of the best centre-backs in the world at the moment, and that's why I think Sevilla would go through. Haaland and Sancho would prove to be ineffective, and Rakitic Papu Gomez will hurt Dortmund, so I go with Sevilla. At last, but not the least, 8th clash we have PSG versus Barcelona. This is without a doubt the best matchup in this string of matches, and I am not lying, this one is just too close to call. You would think that Barcelona's defense will not be able to deal with Mbappe and Neymar, but Neymar is out for the first leg and is a doubt for the second leg. But still, Mbappe's pace is very hard to handle for the defenders. But then you always have to think about Messi. Any team in the world with Messi can win. Along with this, PSG and Barcelona obviously don't have good relations. It remains a salty memory in PSG's minds when Barcelona pulled off La Remontada in 2017. And then Barcelona were mad at PSG when the French club stole Neymar away, triggering the release clause. I think this could well turn out to be an excellent battle with the likes of Messi, Griezmann, Dembele going against the likes of Mbappe, Icardi and Di Maria. But I'll go with Barcelona. I just think when the moment arrives, Lionel Messi will step up and propel Barcelona into the quarterfinals with his brilliance. Also, if you think about it, it would be a great shame for both these teams to exit the Champions League in the round of 16, with PSG going to the final in last year's edition, and Barcelona again a great team. It would be a shame for them to exit the Champions League in the round of 16. With that, that's all for today, guys. Like my video if you liked my predictions of these excellent clashes ahead of us. Comment down below for your predictions of these matches and subscribe to my channel for more of this. Until next time, this is Radio Football signing off.